Good evening from San Ignacio Town with the 9 o'clock news. I am Kimberly Locke. In the headlines, Cabinet discussed proposed Stake Bank Port project, 2 women injured in overnight shooting incident in Belize City, and the Ministry of Health provides update on a case of a patient missing from the Palm Center Psychiatric Facility. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
The Belize Botanic Gardens shop, located at number 37 West Street in San Ignacio Town, offers a variety of plants and organic products for all your horticulture needs. Come check out our flowering and ornamental plants, different palm varieties, heliconias, and fruit tree seedlings, to name a few. The shop also has in stock organic fertilizers, and we carry a variety of natural personal care products such as soaps, lotions, and shampoos. We also sell local organic products such as cassava bread, cassava starch, and plantain flour. The Belize Botanic Gardens shop is open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call the Belize Botanic Gardens shop at telephone numbers 824-3101 or 671-3322, or come by number 37 West Street to purchase all your horticulture products today.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Indigenous Production presents to you
Ras India.
It's truly one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Available in stores worldwide.
There ain't no other.
Big love from London. We love the album. I was living in Ethiopia. I'm from Mexico and I love this one of a kind city. We love one of a kind. Big up Ras India from Belize. One love. I like it.
I'm here from Australia. Big up Ras India, one of a kind. Woo, woo.
I'm Angel. I'm from Canada, Alberta, and I love this new CD.
廣東話好音樂，本地製作，支持。
Buy it now.
Download it on Amazon and iTunes now.
Available in stores countrywide.
Here now is the news in details. The Ministry of Health today sent out a press release providing an update on the case of Marissa Castillo, the patient at the Palm Center Psychiatric Facility who is listed as missing from the institution since October 2014. The story was first carried out by Channel 7 earlier this month, and there has been widespread criticism about the way that Castillo's daughter found out about her mother. According to Ministry of Health, Marissa Castillo was a patient at the Rockview Hospital dating back to August of 2006. The official statement says that Castillo absconded from the institution on the afternoon of October 2nd, 2014. It noted that searches for Castillo were carried out according to the institution's protocol, and that an official missing persons report was lodged with the Bamapan police 2 days later. The Ministry of Health explains that staff at the Palm View continued to make daily searches for Marissa Castillo until October 16, 2014. The ministry says that several attempts were made to contact Castillo's daughter, who, according to media reports, resides in the United Kingdom. But since the Palm View had no telephone numbers, those attempts were unsuccessful. The Ministry of Health says that on Boxing Day last year, Castillo's daughter visited Palm View and provided a physical address and an email contact. And the Belizean authorities say that plans on keeping her updated on the process of the ongoing investigation of Maritza Castillo is still regarded as missing. The ministry releases end by offering an apology to the daughter of Maritza Castillo for the manner in which she found out that her mother was missing. The cabinet met today in Belmopan, and an official release from the Office of the Prime Minister announced that the subject of the proposed State Bank Development Project was discussed. The principal of the project, Michael Feinstein, is asking government for an exclusive 25-year contract for the project, which would provide an additional port facility in the Belize district. The official release reads, and we quote, "Cabinet, in its consideration, recalled that in 2004, under the Musa administration, the government of Belize and signed an agreement with the 4th Street Tourism Village, giving the port exclusivity in the Belize district. Mr. Michael Feinstein was the main investor in the 4th Street Tourism Village at the time. Years later, when Michael Feinstein sought to develop the State Bank project, which would be an additional port in Belize, he ran into difficulties resulting from his 2004 agreement. Mr. Feinstein took the matter to the Supreme Court, and in October of 2015, the court ruled that those 4 provisions and exclusivity in the agreement were unlawful. In the face of the court's decision, which found the clause containing in the agreement between FSTV and GOB, which prevented GOB from soliciting, endorsing, assessing, felicitating, and permitting the construction or operation of any other tourism village and or cruise ship terminal in the Belize district apart from FSTV's operation by the company was unlawful, unenforceable, and incompatible with the proper discharge of GOB's responsibility, and are ultra-vires the power of the executive to make. Cabinet cannot entertain Mr. Feinstein's request for exclusivity. Mr. Feinstein has stated that he cannot be granted. Mr. Feinstein has stated that if he cannot be granted exclusivity, he may have to withdraw the project. Cabinet noted that as an option, it is reviewing numerous studies that have been done over the past 2 decades, which identifies the Port of Belize as a viable facility. The government has recently received an expression of interest to develop the Port of Belize from 2 companies so far. One of the companies that recently controls the receivership, Port Investment Limited and Herzog International Incorporated. The government remains open to ideas of reviewing the feasibility of developing the Port of Belize as a viable option. Two women were victims of a shooting incident last night in Belize City. They have been identified as 41-year-old Stephanie Smith and her 18-year-old daughter, Chanel Rowland. According to the police report, around 8:40 last night, Smith and Rowland were inside their house when gunshots were fired behind their yard. Stephanie Smith was shot in her abdomen, while Chanel Rowland was injured to her abdomen and right leg. The 2 women were taken to the Carl Hushner Memorial Hospital for medical treatment shortly after the shooting. While Chanel Rowland was treated and released, Stephanie Smith remains hospitalized in stable condition. Police say they have detained a 22-year-old man along with 3 minors and are looking for 2 other persons pending investigations. Belmopan police have laid charges of robbery and conspiracy to commit robbery against 25-year-old Lincoln Bejarano and a 17-year-old girl. The charges are in the relations of the murder of taxi driver Isidro Suar, who was fatally wounded in a shooting incident on Friday night. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's story for you right after these messages.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
The Belize Botanic Gardens shop, located at number 37 West Street in San Ignacio Town, offers a variety of plants and organic products for all your horticulture needs. Come check out our flowering and ornamental plants, different palm varieties, heliconias, and fruit tree seedlings, to name a few. The shop also has in stock organic fertilizers, and we carry a variety of natural personal care products such as soaps, lotions, and shampoos. We also sell local organic products such as cassava bread, cassava starch, and plantain flour. The Belize Botanic Gardens shop is open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call the Belize Botanic Gardens shop at telephone numbers 824-3101 or 671-3322, or come by number 37 West Street to purchase all your horticulture products today.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. The Electoral Observation Mission of the Organization of American States in Haiti says it welcomes that the Electoral Provisional Council is working to adopt more recommendation issues by the Independent Electoral Evaluation Commission and by national and international observers to provide all parties better guarantees ahead of provisional runoffs. Announced for January 2014, the mission notes that, amongst other measures, the number of party representatives will be reduced from 900,000 accredited for the October 25th election to 38,000. And these will only be able to vote at the polling station where they are registered. In addition, some polling station members will be replaced and presidential candidates will be allowed to appoint 2 representatives to supervise the work at the tabulation center. The training of electoral staff will be improved and lists that accreditation criteria for observation groups will be published before election day. Belize artist Ras India continues to be a busy man in the local music industry. His latest creation, titled One of a Kind, is now available at local music outlets across the country. Today, Ras India stopped by TNC Studios to talk about the One of a Kind album.
Well, One of a Kind. It's the first ever Lovers Rock CD by myself, Ras India.
Now, this is a departure from the genre of music that we're used to hearing from you. Why the change?
Well, I just thought it was time, you know, to reach a different audience. You have to expand, keep expanding. You know, at times people would say, you sing the same thing all the time, you know, you sing about the same thing. Why are you always so controversial, or whatever the case may be? So this time around, we just decided to hit him a little different. And it started from this song, One of a Kind, which is the leading title song on the album. After recording that song, in Belmopan, by the way, with Paul Flores, so we have to big up the local Belizean producers, you know. I took the time to say, after recording that song with him, I said, Paul, I think you and I compose beautiful music together, but I don't want him assist me in directing me into this this venture here, where it's a different Ras India for the world. And so he took it on, and we spent, I would say, 3 weeks to a month creating the musical element that you hear. One of the tracks was produced by a producer in California, a very big producer, worked with Bourgeois in the past. He has worked with Sizzla and Barry Salmons and many others. He's put out rhythms that I'm sure you've heard before. So I used the song Love You Always, which is the 3rd song on the album. It's produced by King Hopton, so we have to big him up too. But it was a blessing to be home. Paul lives like 10 minutes from my house in Belmopan. So you could imagine the difference in being at home and feeling Belizean vibes, and you know, my shots and you know, my tank top, and I go into the studio. You know what I mean? It's not like anywhere else in the world, you know? So it's great to have those type of capabilities and the equipment, which we're still expanding, but it's good to have that ability to record such music here at home.
Now, for you as an artist, what kind of preparation went into, and how challenging was it for you? You're already used to hearing you in a certain way, and now this is something new.
Again, I get very close to my music when I sing, no matter what I sing about. So again, it became very natural for these words to come off my tongue. And then some of the situations were very personal and real. So I was able to incorporate that lyrically in my songs, and it just makes me express it even more. So it wasn't that hard. And I have always had a calm vibe when it comes to singing for the Empress, you know, like Love You Mama. Remember we released the song for my mom recently? And yeah, I just have a different side that a lot of people don't know about. They just know, you know, free up me nation, free up me nation. Hear the Rasta man a chant for liberation. That's the first song I ever write, you know. So you want to sing about free up me nation? That's all the way I was like really passionate about singing about things I believe were community related. When I sing fire blaze, fire blaze, fire blaze, fire blaze. You know, it's because we have a lot of people still up to now in our jail cells for a little piece of herb and marijuana, which is a plant. And I go to California, and you've seen pictures all on Facebook, and I've met personal people who have license, legal, to do what they do, and they are surviving and providing people with medicine, you know, as they have realized as it is. And in Belize here, because we are not connected to Wall Street, as Belinda said, it will never be legalized, you know? So we have to work on this and figure out how much we want to attach ourselves to people who are only raping us, you know?
Who would you want to listen to One of a Kind, the album?
Everybody. From the old to the young. Yeah, it's an album dedicated to the Empress, like I said, to the women them of the earth, because they love to be sang to, and in this format, you know, there ain't no other girl, you're the one for me, yeah. For my loneliness and love sickness, you're my remedy. You know, women always love when you sweeten up like that. So it's really for them, but really anybody could sing this song to their wife or to their girlfriend, and yeah, this album is for everyone.
Aside from the title track, what other works are available on this album?
We have My Remedy, the song I just sang. You have Only One, which is a song I brought back from the past again. DJ Bush, big him up too, again, one of the local DJs, used to always play this song, but it was on an old rhythm back in the past. But we decided to bring that song back on a new rhythm, because a lot of the recordings from the past were, I don't want to use the word inferior, but they were. So now with the new modern technology, everything we record now comes out a certain way. So I don't want to go all the way back now. You know how many songs of Ras India was released? Push Up the Fire album, Stay Positive album. There's like 15 songs on each album, and I feel like going back and recording all those songs over, because the lyrics still stand to today. You know, like they still last, as the lyrics stand the test of time.
Where is the album available? Where can I get a copy of One of a Kind?
Can be available. It can be bought in Cayo at Venus and Back to My Roots. It can be bought in Belmopan at Dakers and Brody's. PC.com also at the bus terminal. In Belize City at Teddy's, both on Kings and Queen Street. Orange Walk at DJ Rob. We're still looking for more people to distribute the CD too. We want to have it everywhere possible, so everywhere you look, you see this face staring back at you. One of a kind.
As we mentioned before, Ras India's One of a Kind album is available at music stores around the country or via the internet. The news on the national channel.
The Belize Botanic Gardens shop, located at number 37 West Street in San Ignacio Town, offers a variety of plants and organic products for all your horticulture needs. Come check out our flowering and ornamental plants, different palm varieties, heliconias, and fruit tree seedlings, to name a few. The shop also has in stock organic fertilizers, and we carry a variety of natural personal care products such as soaps, lotions, and shampoos. We also sell local organic products such as cassava bread, cassava starch, and plantain flour. The Belize Botanic Gardens shop is open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call the Belize Botanic Gardens shop at telephone numbers 824-3101 or 671-3322, or come by number 37 West Street to purchase all your horticulture products today.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Indigenous Production presents to you
Ras India. It's truly one of a kind.
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
Available in stores worldwide.
There ain't no other.
Big love from London. We love the album.
one-of-a-kind city. We love one-of-a-kind. Big up Rasta India from Belize. One love. I like it.
I'm here from Australia. Big up Rasta, one-of-a-kind. Woo, woo.
I'm Angel. I'm from Canada, Alberta, and I love this new CD.
廣東話好音樂，本地製作，支持。
Buy it now.
Download it on Amazon and iTunes now.
Available in stores countrywide.
The final segment of the news tonight is a look at the weather. It shows that the stationary front is maintaining cool and relatively moist conditions over our areas for another day or so. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for variably cloudy skies with cool temperatures. An increase in showers is expected along the coastal areas tonight and tomorrow morning. Winds are northerly to northeasterly at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state is light chop to choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 72 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 68 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 64 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Wednesday will be around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 84 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the higher elevations. The tides. There will be a high tide at 15 minutes to midnight. This will be followed by a low tide at 6:31 tomorrow morning. The sun will rise at 26 minutes past 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it will set at 5:36 tomorrow evening. The extended forecast valid through to Thursday afternoon is for some cloudy spells with showers generally isolated, except for a few showers over the north areas of the country. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Michael Gentle at the Belize Weather Bureau. To summarize the news, we take a look at the headlines once again. Cabinet discussed proposal Stake Bank Port project. 2 women injured in overnight shooting incident in Belize City. And the Ministry of Health provides update on the case of a patient missing from the Palm Center Psychiatric Facility. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Kimberly Locke. Have a good evening and good night.